Long ago, in a forgotten kingdom surrounded by black woods, there was a forest no villager dared to enter. It was called the Silent Hollow, for no bird sang, no wolf howled, and no wind dared whisper through its trees. They said that at the heart of the forest stood a ruined castle, forever bathed in the shadow of the blood moon. The people whispered of a princess who once lived there, Princess Selara, a beauty so radiant that even stars envied her glow.
But Selara had a secret. She was not born entirely human. Her mother, the queen, had bargained with the spirit of the forest for a child, and so Selara was born with eyes that glimmered red in the dark. At first, the kingdom adored her, but as she grew, strange things happened. Livestock disappeared, children were found wandering in the woods speaking in strange voices, and at night, villagers saw Selara standing at their doors, pale and smiling, though she was supposed to be asleep in her tower. One winter night, during a blood moon, Selara vanished. The castle gates slammed shut, vines twisted over its walls, and screams echoed so loudly that the villagers covered their ears with cloth to block them out. From that night on, no one entered the Silent Hollow and returned sane. Generations later, a group of wandering travelers sought shelter in the kingdom. Among them was a bold girl named Elira, who laughed at the villagers' warnings. A cursed princess locked in a ruined castle? Nonsense. Ghost stories to scare children. Despite every warning, Elira and her companions entered the Silent Hollow. The deeper they went, the more unnatural it became. The trees seemed to breathe, their roots curling like claws. Faces appeared in the bark, whispering her name. At last, they found the ruined castle, its towers broken, its gates hanging open. Inside, cobwebs hung like torn curtains. Dust filled the air, yet the candles on the tables were burning, fresh, red wax dripping onto the floor. One by one, Elira's companions vanished. She heard their screams behind walls, saw shadows dragging them into dark hallways. Alone, she entered the throne room. There sat Princess Selara, untouched by time, her black gown flowing like smoke, her eyes glowing blood red. "Welcome," Selara whispered, her voice like wind over graves. "I have been waiting for another princess to take my place." Before Elira could run, the doors slammed shut. Selara stood, her shadow growing larger than her body, stretching across the walls like a beast with claws. "Every blood moon, I must claim a soul to walk free. Tonight, you will wear the crown of silence." Elira screamed as the shadow swallowed her. When the villagers looked at the blood moon that night, they saw two figures standing at the castle windows. Princess Selara, smiling, and beside her, a new figure, pale and crowned with thorns. From that day on, two princesses haunted the forest. And every blood moon, the Silent Hollow grew louder with the screams of the lost. Moral, if one dares call it that, some fairy tales are not meant to comfort, they are meant to warn. Curiosity is a flame,